Ever since the day that you went away, you've been sending flowers to me, flowers today, flowers.
Hey guys, wagwan and welcome to a glimpse into my life. My name is Danielle and I make lifestyle and commentary videos about whatever I want to, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is just going to be a little chill life update since it's my first video back since the end of January. While things have definitely happened, a lot of things haven't really happened, and for some reason I thought I would have more to say in this video, but I guess that many things didn't really happen between January 31st and March 1st. It's not even March 1st, it's February the 22nd when I'm filming this, so I don't know what I expected to be able to talk about, but I do have a few things. Not the whole of last year, but say the second half of last year, so the last quarter of last year, and then the beginning of this year. I felt so dejected because I felt like all this time in high school and stuff like that, and I barely achieved anything, which was not the truth. And I knew it wasn't the truth, especially when I was creating my university application, like stuff, and getting all the things together. I realized it wasn't true, but I still managed to feel unaccomplished as a person. And then literally I think it was the beginning of February, and I got back the rankings for my CAPE exams. I just don't have any words. I do not know how to explain it or to describe it. I did not expect that. Wasn't thinking about it at all. But yeah, that was good. That's all I have to say. I'm a bit surprised. I wasn't expecting it. That's all I have to talk about for that. So that's that. So I guess the life update section of that is that I no longer feel as unaccomplished. It also makes me want to work harder to get something like this again in this exam, but this exam is looking a lot different from last year. I don't know, but when I saw my ranking, the feeling of unaccomplished accomplishedness literally just withered away, which is sad when you think about it, how I'm relating all of my, or associating all of my worth and my happiness with scholastic achievement. But this is how I was raised, so let's move on. So yes, university has been a theme on this channel ever since I actually had to start thinking about it. And I made my first university video in, I don't remember. I think it was November or it was October. And I was literally complaining because it was the worst process in my life. But it turned out to not be that bad. I was genuinely overreacting because I was so confused. I was reading everything, reading the instructions, and then I would understand it one way, and then I would doubt if I actually understood what they were trying to tell me, and not just taking my own meaning from it. But seeing what has transpired in the last, couple of weeks, I know now that, even if I did make a couple of mistakes on the application, it wasn't that bad. So an application application admissions decisions video, it's a mouthful for me, I'm sorry, is coming out hopefully in April. I have not received all of my decisions yet, which I thought I would by now. Hopefully I can get all of them so that I can upload a video by April, because that's what's on my mind. Yeah, for that as well, that really calmed my worries when it came to filling out the applications, because obviously I was doing something right. I remember in my 17 things I learned while being 17 video, I talked about, in one of the things that I learned, being that you need to, or sometimes when it comes down to it, you have to make decisions for yourself and what your purpose is, and stop trying to look for your purpose, because most of the time you'll end up not finding it and just feeling lost. And the thing is, I heard them say that, I understood what they said, but it wasn't until like a month ago that it really clicked for me. Because even though it literally said that and I understood what the words meant, I was still looking. And I don't get how I was still looking when I literally said, this is something I learned this year. And it was, because that's when I heard it. But I guess it took a while for the lesson to marinate. Anyways, that being the backstory, I have finally, I feel like, chosen what my life purpose is. And it is simply to help people. I think, let me continue. Well, duh. I think I watched a video. Yeah, I think the video was the catalyst, me finally understanding it, because I was still looking for this purpose, this thing, and I'm like, if I'm gonna choose it, I must be able to find what I want to choose somewhere. And then I heard somebody in a video, let me see if I can find the video and I'll put it somewhere, but the person in the video said their purpose is to be kind, and it really hit me that your purpose can be something that small and that simple, and you can apply it to your entire life, or apply it to different goals that you may have in life. So that's when I made my purpose, and it's to help people in any way that I feel that I can. And when I finally made that decision for myself, that moment that I had, it was in the morning. Literally all of my thoughts are in the morning. Like 1 a.m., 2 a.m. in the morning, which is why I tend to go to bed so late, because I finally get time to myself to just think. But that moment that I had in the morning was just peaceful, because I finally felt like, okay, something that I have been searching for so long, something that I felt like I needed for so long, I finally put like a name to it, and I felt so peaceful. I'm going through like changes in my life, and something that I've struggled with quite a lot for the past few years is the legitimacy of life purpose. Does everyone have a purpose? Is everybody born with a purpose? Do you even need a purpose? Do you even need to make a purpose for yourself? And the overall consensus that I have in my mind, don't try to change it, I won't try to change yours, I'm just telling you, is that no, you don't have to have a purpose. You could literally just be living on this earth and enjoying yourself. Maybe that itself is your purpose, but I don't know. You don't have to be this huge person that's gonna have an impact on the world. We're all forced to be here anyways. I feel like I'm propagandaing people. I'm literally just telling you what's going through my mind. We're all forced to be here anyways. You don't have to be this huge change. You don't. But for me, I felt like I needed a purpose because I was struggling so much to feel worthy of being here. Ooh, is this getting too vulnerable for my YouTube channel? I think I should leave it there. But I felt like I needed a purpose, even though I came to my own conclusion that one does not need a purpose. So I was really torn within myself to find something for myself. So finding it, or choosing it rather, very, very peaceful, serene moment. I really, definitely a highlight of this month. Since January, I've been reading so much more than I've ever read in my life. And I think I've really rediscovered my love for reading, or not even rediscovered. I've found a new joy for reading, because I've always known that I love to read, but I didn't read that much, to be honest. I have this whole bookshelf with so many books, so I guess I did probably read a lot, but it wasn't as much as it's now. Like, I could go some months without picking up a book that wasn't for school. And that's why I made the goal starting 2020. I've been doing it in 2020 to read 12 books a year. And even in 2020 and 2021, when I had those goals, I didn't achieve them. I did like 9 books one year and then 10 books the next year. It was supposed to be a book a month. And I made that same goal this year. And I've already completed 9 books. When that was the entirety of my reading in 2020. So I think I've rediscovered my hobby in reading, but in a new way. In a way that I can't even not read a book for too long. Like I'm reading 3 books right now. So yeah, and it's really been making me happier. I don't know if I'm gonna say that, but filling my brain with another piece of media that will stop me from ever having an original thought. It's always something good. I bought this book in January because of Amanda, the YouTuber, and I've been enjoying it. I'm not even halfway into the book yet. Am I? I'm almost halfway into the book. Oh, I have a Goodreads. Oh my gosh, you should look at my Goodreads. Yes, you should look at my Goodreads. I'm gonna put it in the link in the description. You should, and you can find where I was in this book on February 22. I'm at 160 something. Anyways, yes, I'm reading Cinderella is Dead right now. I'm also reading the 2 other books on my phone, which is what I'm recording with, so I can't show you. Just look at this cover. Isn't it so cute? I think it's so pretty. Anyways, the last thing I wanted to talk about was my podcast. I wanted to start a podcast. I recorded the first 2 episodes, the introductory episode and then the actual first episode. But that's all I've done. I wanted to put it up this month. Will I get it up this month though? I don't know, because all I have to do is edit it. And I just don't know if I'm going to do that. I don't want to. I'm going to try and have the self-discipline to edit those and then have it up. And I will let you know when that happens. I'll let you guys know here when that happens. Nah, I was gonna say maybe by the time this video is out, it's gonna be out, but I don't trust myself that much. Let me think about this a little bit more. I do have midterm coming up. Nah. Nah. So yeah. That's my life update for February to March. Thank you for being interested in what I had to say. If you made it to the end, like this video, subscribe, share, comment, anything if you want. Yeah, bye.